After Tyrell Morris announced his run for mayor of New Orleans, we confronted the former 911 director about his 2023 fender bender in a government vehicle, the one that led to criminal charges against Morris, alleging he doctored records to cover it up.
All you see is in this lane, right? You don't see the person coming behind me. You see the very end.
You're both stopped at the light.
No.
Yes, you are.
Can we watch it together?
I'd be happy to watch it with you.
Okay. Okay.
But you've seen it. It's been on TV many, many times.
Yeah. No, we weren't stopped. You see him driving down the lane. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Right?
Yep.
Light turns green. Now you start, and you turn into him and hit him.
Okay. Can I see the report? Let me see it. So, and that's actually the first time I've seen.
Morris quickly changed his tune.
Looking at the video, I mean, it's undeniable.
But in our interview, Morris was full of denials.
After this incident, the Inspector General did a report, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he says here, and you can read it yourself, that the OIG investigator sought to interview you for that report.
Yep.
And it says that you cited, or through your attorney, cited your Fifth Amendment right to not be interviewed.
So what happened was the request to come to interview me came, right? And we initially agreed, but we wanted to provide a written response to the questions. And that request was denied.
So are you disputing what the investigator writes here?
Yes.
Why would that investigator lie?
Well, I don't know if the investigator wrote this. All I know is that, investigators write one thing and ultimately the final language goes through many different people, right? But in the trial, those communications will be made public.
I also asked Morris about the controversial Hexagon software contract he pushed as 911 director that cost the city almost $3 million before it was scrapped. The Inspector General accused Morris of doctoring another document to award that contract without a bid.
The public bid law is what would apply to OPCD. The acquisition of software as a service is not included in the public bid law. So
do you deny that you altered a document that would have said that the board approved you to go forward to sign that contract with Hexagon?
So I read the report, but again, that's an investigative tool that the OIG never even asked me before he published the report. On I would have to see what he's talking about. I haven't seen the documents.
I asked why Morris was the only communications district director to wear a uniform that looked like a police chief's.
Tyrell didn't pick that uniform. The uniform was there when I got there.
I've never seen any other OPC director wear it before you or after.
That was the first director ever where we had a one single director system. So we had two directors at the time. We had a operations director and we had an executive director over the administration, and they both equally reported to the board. I was the first time ever where they unified that.
Bottom line here, why put yourself out there to run under this cloud?
Yeah, some may think I'm crazy, right? I can't get away from it. So I have tried over the last 2 years evaluating this decision, right? I really weighed, is this the right thing to do? And then every time, David, I think maybe not. Something will happen in life that pushes me back to, I need to do this.
A criminal jury could get to decide if he gets that chance before the voters do. David Hammer, WWL, Louisiana.